Yo, what is good, you guys, man? It's your boy Rome DMV. I'm here live with Beasley, man. Shout out to Beasley. We are live right now, so we are going to have live fan questions. Obviously I'm going to have my questions, but when I do these Beasley parts, normally I'm in my Discord talking to them, but this time I'm going to be talking with you guys, man. You guys are going to be typing in the chat, so you guys are going to be able to hear this whole Beasley part live. There's however long we're going to be talking, you guys are going to be able to hear the whole thing if you guys are in this live, man. So make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys support the channel if you want with a super chat below. If you guys want me to ask a question, if you guys drop a super chat, I'll be sure to ask it, man. So let's get popping, man. How you doing, bro?
Oh man, I can't complain. Just out getting some air right now. Hopefully it's not too loud and everybody can hear me clearly.
Oh yeah.
But I'm definitely here, ready to answer any questions. Excited about the Survivor Series that just took place. I was happy with the battles and the turnout of the crowd. It was amazing. If you guys haven't seen it, go on, watch battlelive.com, order the pay-per-view. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, no, it definitely is, man. So overall, what did you think about Survivor Series? You guys came out to the DMV. What did you guys think about the turnout, things like that?
Oh, I was impressed with the turnout, and I was also impressed with a number of things. I was impressed with the MCs because, for the most part, just about everybody showed up to play. Out of all the battles, maybe one or two were, people might say didn't live up to the hype, but the majority of them were good battles, with, good back and forth exchanges. And I was impressed with Richmond's interest and the surrounding areas who attended. Great show. Smooth. I loved it, man. It was great, and it was just great to see newer MCs, some names that you guys are familiar with, some that you aren't, able to sell out a show, selling out more of a show out of our primary market than just, than a lot of other bigger shows with bigger names, even shows from platforms that hire URL artists, and we're still out selling them. So it was great, man. It was great.
No, that is true. To kick off the year, I heard there was upwards of 600, maybe even near 700 people in the building. So
I'd say about between 5 and 6.
Between 5 and 6, okay.
Which is great. That's like, that's like a big event for another company. You feel what I'm saying? And this is us doing this with new names, new guys.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
That is tremendous for us.
Yeah.
It's everything we wanted.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, let me ask you this, man. Shout out to let me shout them out real quick. Shout out to Wolfie Warship, man. What's your take on the whole Sprite thing, Sprite?
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I thought I was bugging at first, but when I saw it, but the Sprite, but when at the end when he's like Sprite, I was just like, wow. But I think it's more so, Sprite has always been a trailblazer in terms of hip-hop. And, they've done a lot of commercials, based with a lot of different hip-hop artists over the years. So it's probably somebody in their creative department who they hired who's kind of in tune with what's going on.
No, you good. It's New
York. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice for them to write us a check and have Smack involved in some kind of way. But, what am I going to do? Fight the corporate monster? That's why it's important for you guys to spread the word and tell them, yo, listen, y'all got to pay homage and show love. Maybe a sponsor an event, or maybe build a commercial around URL and an event or something like that. But, what can you do, man? I definitely feel they definitely took that, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no way around it.
I felt that way, too. Like, they even put the Smack beard on LeBron. That was...
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. I didn't even notice that. I got to go back and look.
Yeah, go look. Like, when has LeBron ever had a beard that thick? Like, it's not, like, I don't know if it was like a look-alike LeBron or what, but, like, it was like it looked like a 50-year-old LeBron with a big old Smack beard, so... You know.
Word. Now, I mean, hey, listen, we embrace the corporate giants, man, but they can't just take from the culture without showing love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I definitely think like they should, you know, possibly work some way in to incorporate us into something. You know what I mean? And and look out. But it's also on the brighter side of things. I mean, you know, you can be disgruntled and angry, or you can just make a decision and look at it from the perspective of, at least, you know, we're making enough noise as to where these companies are coming to get our flavor. You know what I mean? They want the URL flavor in some kind of way. So even if it's kind of a watered down version, you know, at least we're making noise and we're visible. So hopefully the next step is doing a campaign directly with them where we can directly benefit from it and in turn bring something back to the fans and the people.
Okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I like that. Well, also a Survivor Series, not to get away from that, you guys did have some Kenny Lewis merch, man. Now, I know there was some people that said some things about it. I think The Source made some comments about it. I'm not sure if you saw those. What'd you think about all that and what he said?
Oh, man. I mean, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know, Kenny Lewis merch wasn't the only merch. We had Goonies merch. We had Cake Life merch. We had URL merch. But people tend to focus on what they can make a story off of, or, you know, what they can possibly look at to use to complain. But the thing that makes me laugh about it is Kenny Lewis doesn't exist. It's an imaginary character created by an individual who worked under our umbrella that URL directly brought into the culture.
Yeah.
And then moved on and went to work with Jay Black and others. And then utilized, well, made this fake character to push his agenda or to hate on the people who directly impacted his career and accepted him. So I don't understand why people are in an uproar. I saw something from Stars where he said, "Oh, I support URL videos," which I appreciate, but if you wear the shirt, douchebag. How? Why? You know what I'm saying? It's a funny thing, right? Everybody was laughing. It's this fictional character. We decided to take it, utilize it, and monetize off of this character that is out to attack us. I could have easily said, "Yo, when I see you, I'm going to knock you out," or took the violent route, or been angry about it, right?
Yeah.
Threaten this man, nothing. I didn't do any of that. He makes this imaginary character, we take the character, and we monetize off of it. It's the American way. So I don't understand why people have a problem with that. And then even some of the people, like, shout to my man Angry Fan, despite, you know, the craziness, you know, I gotta love, you know, he's one of the people who was upset on Twitter about it, but he made blogs directly getting that butterfly.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what's the difference? Yeah. I just chose to express myself in a different way where I'm going to make money off of it. I'm going to monetize off of it. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make more battles. I'm going to make more events. You know? But, you know, hey, listen, everyone has the right to their opinion and the freedom to express it. You know, I just spoke with Caps the other day. Well, I didn't speak with him, actually. We text each other. But, like, I'm not tripping. You know, that's his opinion. He could say what he wants to say. I'm going to say what I want to say. You know, so at the end of the day, it's no big deal. It's just a T-shirt of an imaginary character who doesn't exist, that somebody made up to basically, you know, hate on other people. So why can't we come up with a creative way to deal with these type of jokesters and bozos in the culture?
Yeah, right? I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or what? Or do we take the street route? Am I supposed to, yo, Ryder, when I see you, you pussy, I'm going to knock you out. Ah! Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Nah, because if you do that, that's going to mess up.
You're not professional.
That's going to, exactly, that's going to mess up future business if a big company wants to endorse you or something like that. You can't be out here fighting everybody if you're trying to get endorsed by a big company or trying to keep that image a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I had all the rights in the world to go at Vodafly. He didn't apologize to URL. He didn't say nothing about, Vodafly was making money from utilizing our name, going on the road, hosting events, getting bookings.
Yeah.
We didn't ask him for any of that money. We allowed him to do that because we thought he was cool with us. So we didn't just Vodafly. We didn't say one word about him. We just thought outside the box and said, you know what? This is popular. Everyone's laughing and joking about it. Let's just make some Kenny Lewis t-shirts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not mad at it, man. I'm not mad at it. People can't be mad at it, man. Hey, well, my next question, man. Shout out to New Knees, man. I'm sure I don't know if you know the commenter, but shout out to New Knees, man. Will there be face-offs for Smack Volume 2?
I would like to do that. It's just everybody lives in different places, so it is another cost to fly everybody in and then flying back out.
But
we're working on that.
You guys are charging $45 already, and you guys are gonna bump it up. So I'm sure that you guys are planning on making a decent amount.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
don't you think that a face-off would sell it more? Would make people buy it more? Would increase the sales to cover all those flights, to cover all those hotels? That's not really all that. Like, come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. Like 20.
Well, understand that it's not going to be in New York this time. So we're already flying out of town.
The cat's out the bag. Okay. It's not in New York. It's not in New York. You guys heard it here first, man. Smack Volume 2 is not in New York, man. Go ahead.
Right. So already incurring a certain amount of cost. What I mean, I'm not saying that the face-off is out of the realm of possibility and that we're not considering it because people are requesting it. So to answer his question, we definitely are looking into doing it. It's just times and schedule. Arsenal's on tour right now. He's doing his music. He's out
if he's on tour, then Hollow can meet him in any city.
Right. It all depends, though. Because then if I go to a strange city, that means that Smack has to fly there. We got to find a location, set up cameras, lights, everything. Hope that he has the time between his schedule to.
It's only got to be 4 or 5 people there. You, Smack, Avocado, and the 2 battlers. That's 5 people. That's all it needs to be. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But I mean, it's just about his scheduling. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to, determine, if he has radio things and stuff like that, and to really get it. But we're going to try to push for it for sure.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. All right, well, let's talk about this, man. So, Briz and Calico, it just came out, man.
Right.
It came out 4 months after the battle happened. So, just talk about, the drop time, why it took so long for this battle specifically to drop.
Well, it happened in September, correct?
Yeah, September,
October, November, December. 3.5.
No, it's definitely 4. No, it happened.
Yeah, I mean,
it's 4.5.
Yeah, I know you're hyping it. You're hyping it.
Nah, it's 4.5. Exactly. It's 4.5. It's 4.5 months.
It happened on September the 10th, right?
September 9th. September 9th. The PGs was on the 10th. September the 9th.
Okay. Yeah, September 9th.
September 9th to exactly. September 9th to October 9th. That's 1. October to November. That's 2. November to December. That's 3. December to January 9th. That's 4. And then it's been 15 days since January 9th. So that's a half a month. So it's been 4.5 months since that battle.
I love it. Now, honestly, to be honest, that last matchup, which we were able to fix, that was the one that had a little bit of an audio issue.
Okay.
So, but as the battle dropped, it was clean. It was no problem. You watched the battle, so we sent a little extra, sent it to an audio technician just to make sure that it is. Because when you're dealing with over 1,000 people in a venue like that, you can't always control the different variables that come into play. So that's one reason. But honestly, we didn't want it to come out any less than 60 to 90 days, from when it happened. Because the new thing is we're offering pay-per-view. It's of the highest quality now. We changed our system around. And then we also have Avocado on the team as well helping out. So it's like, why is somebody going to buy the pay-per-view and then a week later we just start releasing battles? It's not fair to the people who purchased it and were dedicated. You know, if it's coming out, it's still free, but you're gonna have to wait. So you have the option: either you can purchase the pay-per-view and the VOD and watch it, or you have the option of not paying for it and just letting it come out for free when it comes out. But as long as we're giving people an option and a choice, they have to support it. You know, it's like anything else, guys. Like music. You know, your favorite rapper, he drops an album. You stream it. You go. You know, there's got to be a way for the artist to make a living or to earn a wage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these are the things that we've implemented so that we'll be able to survive and do more battles, to do these bigger battles, to be able to go private. And, you know, when you ask us for stuff, yo, can you work on this? We try to work on it. We're not perfect, but it takes time, it takes money, it takes a lot to deliver the battles and give that quality, you know? So a lot of people are asking for the private thing. Now we got it going. Then they're asking, you know, better pay-per-view. You know, we switching things around. So now, you know, I think we're finally in sync with how things go. This is our third pay-per-view that we've done that's been successful without issue. You know, and I'm really, really excited about, you know, the way things are moving. But people have to understand, you know, we can't sell a pay-per-view and then turn around and a week later give it away for free to everybody who didn't purchase it. You know, we love the fans that can't purchase it. They just have to wait a little bit longer. It's still free. It's just not coming out in the same way. As technology changes and as YouTube changes and the way things are moving, we have to adjust the business model to meet the changes that are taking place in order for us to survive. So from now on, when you see an event, especially the bigger events, you know, you're not going to see them for like 60 to 90 days after they happen. So buy the pay-per-view.
So you're telling everyone now that if URL has an event, they're not going to see the battles for 60 to 90 days after it happened.
Yes. Yeah. Now it's still going to be we're still putting on YouTube for you guys and everything, but it's not going to. It's not going to happen. We're not just going to do that and a week later start dropping battles. So just, you know, thug it out. It's still coming out, you know, and or buy the pay-per-view. Like you buy SummerSlam or WWE, or like, you know, you rent movies on Netflix or any other platform that charges you for entertainment. If you love battle rap and you're behind it and you support it, buy it. But I see people who say they love it, then right, I'm not buying that shit. Just to come and tear it down. You obviously love it, so support it so we can continue. Or if you don't like it, don't buy it. No problem. We're not forcing you to buy it. You're still going to get it for free. You just have to wait until we decide to release it.
Okay.
Now, if we were telling you, hey, pay this premium, and we're going to drop it on this date, and then it's not coming out till 60 days later, you have all rights to complain. But if we're letting you know in advance, hey, this is not coming out anytime soon, so you would want to purchase it now, then, you know, you gotta roll, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
One or the other.
Okay, now I gotta ask you, now this pay-per-view is $45. Now, people have already started talking about it. Now hold on, let me ask you this. So it's $45. So does that mean that the quality of the battles is going to be better, or does that mean that there's going to be more battles? Because Smack Volume 1 went by very quickly, so you guys could have had a couple more battles on that card, time-wise, it seemed
right,
like.
It went by just because it was, you know, we were in a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, which is better.
Like, people don't understand, when you're watching those movies on our pay-per-view, there's a whole nother dynamic of getting, Rome will tell you, of just getting guys to get on stage.
Yep.
Oh, I want my cousin, my friend.
Yep. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Nah, I can't start rapping until he's on stage. Nah, go find him. Yo, someone else from the entourage. Yo, go find him. Then that person gets lost while the other dude comes on the stage.
And then Once this guy gets on the stage, then he decides, oh no, I don't have on my lucky sweatshirt. I can't rhyme without my lucky sweatshirt. Where did he go? He went to the bathroom. He's mic'd up. What do you mean?
He's got the mic, exactly. What's he doing?
The listeners, the fans that are listening, you have no idea how hard it is. You just see when the guys are on stage. We want to do a whole bunch of other production things, but you look up, you tell the guy to stay in one location. Next thing you know, he's outside smoking a blunt. You got to rush him inside. Oh, I need 5 minutes to cool down. I got to go over my rhymes real quick in the bathroom. There's so much stuff that you guys don't see behind the scenes. It's just that the movies are playing, so you're thinking oh, okay, they're ready. They're backstage. They're coming right on out. And you think that's what it is, but that's really not.
Yeah,
it's really not that simple.
It's crazy. It's crazy because I've been at I've been at so many events. Well, even when I was watching Smack Volume 1 on the pay-per-view, I could tell that it was a lot less chaos. It literally seemed like it was hey yo, you're up, and they're already in the area because it's only that room. Right,
because what we did was we were in a secluded area where there was nowhere far to go.
Yeah, and you can't get out. There's no re-entry or none of that.
Right,
once you're in, you're in.
And we had it fully catered. We had food for everybody, drinks, alcohol, drinks, water, juice, food, chicken, fish, everything you could possibly think of. We had on deck. Vegetable, everything.
Hey,
so
listen,
that way,
man. Listen.
Everybody could eat. Everybody ate, right? Everybody ate, and there was nowhere to go. So it was easy to get them there. But when you're dealing with an event, my cousin's outside. He doesn't have his ID. Do you think you could talk to the club owner to just let him in? And then I got to go to the club owner and talking to the guy. And then he doesn't want to do it. And then the guy's getting angry because they won't let him in. I got to tell the guy to relax. Let me work on it and blah, blah, blah. That's another 10, 15 minutes. It's just ridiculous, man.
No, that's bad.
You really have no idea.
Yeah.
So, to answer your question in terms of the timing, we'll be moving through the timing pretty smoothly, but there are some premium good battles on this card. This card can easily be called known. It is a fire card, I promise you.
I
think everybody's going to be happy with this card. I'm telling you.
I said that pretty much all the matchups on this card could be our Summer Madness top 2, top 3 battles on the card worthy. They're all up there, easily. It's crazy.
And the one battle that you could say, that could be a Summer Madness or a Born Legacy battle. The one battle or so that somebody might say that about.
Yeah.
It's a battle that people want to see.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fire battle, when it happens. So I just, it's going to be an afternoon of fire battles, uninterrupted, no gas, just straight fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Straight fire is going to be a great experience. And, like I said, man, just like you get a Mayweather fight or you get a UFC or WWE event, this is how you have to value and look at it. When you see opera and ballet, the fine arts, they're supported by people who love the arts. The Carnegie Hall and all that stuff, those are privately funded venues and events by people who love the art, that believe in it. So you guys believe in this, you know what I mean? Don't worry about what the rest of the world is doing. Purchase and participate in the things that you believe in, the things that you want. That's what makes us cool, because we dance into the beat of our own drum. All of you, the listeners, the battlers, the league owners, we're doing something in hip hop that is slowly being eradicated, which is lyricism. You know what I mean? The more and more you hear the trap music, which I enjoy too, and they put the label on it as hip hop, and the guys are singing with auto tune, or they just whoop whoop, making all those crazy noises and stuff, which is fun for the club, and I do appreciate it. But when you call that hip hop and you combine those two genres together, the kids that are growing up, they're looking at it and they're saying, you know what? Lyricism, rhymes, I don't need that. I just need a chant and a dance, and and that's it. It's very simple. A simplistic flow, for that type of a genre. And now lyricism, as we know, it slowly becomes to be eradicated because there's nobody that wants to to rhyme like Nas, or rhyme like T.I. or Scarface or Jay-Z or Beanie Siegel. Why do we need to stretch our minds out for anything else when the simplistic stuff is what's working, you know? So it's crucial that you support the art form and the things that you like and you love. Even if you're not a fan of URL and you're a fan of another league, buy their papers. Because if you don't, you know what I mean, they'll diminish. You've seen a lot of these battle rap leagues are diminishing. They're going down. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few that can survive, you know? So it's important that you support the ones that you like. Of course, I want you to support URL as our league. So, but, you know, at the end of the day, man, this is what it is. You know, to put these big matches on, we don't get no breaks from these artists. At the end of the day, they charge us the most. They charge URL the most, more than any other league. It's proven. And I challenge anyone to go against me and prove otherwise. You know, on a consistent basis, URL is charged the most. So every single time we do something, the artists, the people, they're pocket watching us. Oh, well, you got this. I don't even see why you know, I seen one guy right on YouTube. Oh, why should we have to buy pay-per-view? I'm pretty sure the money is flowing in from YouTube. How do you know this? Do you have a YouTube partnership? Do you know what's going on with YouTube right now? Right. They're not even barely paying a coin. If I was dependent on YouTube, we'd be doing events once a year, twice a year. You know what I mean? There's no money there. And then it's like, also, it's like people think like, we do this professionally. We do these events professionally. You got to make a living. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, you have enough? Okay, well, if it earned this amount tonight, and he got 10,000, and this one got this amount, and 5, and this, and 3, and 2, that's enough to pay for the venue and the rappers. So then what? We just go home for nothing? You don't have no money? Like, I don't understand. Like, how does that even possible?
Yeah.
Does that happen in any other facet of business?
No.
No. Because when Oscar De La Hoya throws a boxing match, does he go home empty-handed or breaking even or maybe slightly less than what the main event got? No, absolutely not. And then you're going to get people that turn around and say, well, that's Oscar De La Hoya. Well, we're Beasley, Smack, and Chico, and URL. You know what I'm saying? And this field, we are him. Maybe on a way, 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 way smaller scale. But, you know, it's the same principle. It's business. So it has to be something to motivate us to want to do it, to fly to leave our families and fly to different states and stand up for 10 hours, and, you know, bring in people from other parts of the country and all this stuff. It's a lot of work. I love it. I'm not complaining, but I just want people to understand, you know, instead of, you know, and understand there's so much that goes with it. It's not just about the cost. It's the mental strain of it, too. It is a lot of work. You know, Rome. You see it.
That's a fact. You
see what it is. You know?
Yeah. So, well, I'm not going to lie. You went that whole 5-minute rant without answering my question, man. How many battles is going to be on Smack Volume 2?
About 6.
6? Okay, about 6.
Yeah.
So 7.
About 6. 6, maybe more. Yeah, maybe more. You know what I mean?
about 6. 7.
Because you know what happens?
What happens?
Generally, when you put out an event like this and you start to market it, what happens is that people say, yo, I want to get on that, man. You know what I mean? People that you weren't even thinking about. And everybody starts calling. The MCs start making their own matches and starting trouble with each other. And then they do that so that they can get invited to be on the card. So sometimes if it makes sense, you know, you'll end up with more battles than you need, you know?
Well, okay, so let me ask this. So the price is gonna keep going up or whatever. So do you know, like, do you have any idea of how much it's gonna go up on the 16th, or like?
No, I don't know. All I know is the early bird special is in effect right now, and those who want it should purchase it now. You know what I'm saying?
So when is the next announcement gonna be?
Probably within the probably maybe before the weekend is out. You know, maybe on Monday.
So how many announcements are there gonna be before the 16th?
Huh?
how many announcements are there going to be before the price goes up?
I can't determine that, man. It all depends, man. That's why it's important to buy it now. Don't complain. This is definitely going to go up. Hold on for 1 second, bro.
Okay, no, you good, you good. No, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. King Don 16, I'm definitely gonna get to your question in a second, man. Thank you for putting the super chat, man. If you guys want me to ask your question, man, just go ahead and drop a super chat, man. Just click the money symbol below the chat. You guys can donate, you know what I'm saying, support what I'm doing, support all these hours that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to that question next when he comes back, man. But if you guys want to go ahead and support, you guys can do that and ask your question that way, because it's a lot of questions that you guys got. So, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta put them in priority, you know. But yeah, whenever you're ready, Beasley, whenever you're ready, just come back. I don't know if you're here yet or not, but let me see. Yeah, when is my PG? I'm definitely gonna ask that, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 106 people, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got Beasley live, man. He's taking you guys' questions that you guys got. You know, he's chilling right now. I think he's well, I'm not gonna say what he's doing right now, but you know, he'll be back in like a second. You know.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, cool. Yo, what up, bro?
Yeah.
All right, so someone in the chat, man, they asked, when is my PG gonna be, man? A lot of people are talking about it recently, man. When is my PG gonna happen, man?
That's a good question. I don't know yet. I don't know. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm definitely ready.
Ready,
That's not even a question. I'm definitely ready. That's not even a question.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'm revamping the PGs right now, doing something totally new. I'm gonna be making some announcements about it now. So some things needed to be changed. So, you know, I'll be keeping you abreast of what's happening as soon as I know that. I'll let you know.
Okay, all right.
I'm definitely doing a whole new overhaul of the PG.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. All right. So, my next question, man. My next question. How hard was it to get this Arsenal and Hollow to Don rematch?
Oh man, they wanted to do it. They had to do it. It was their destiny. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. I just gotta make an order. Start it. Hold on.
No, you good. Yeah, keep the questions coming, man. Keep the questions coming. Make sure you guys thumbs up the video too, man. Shout out to everybody listening, man. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I'll definitely ask him about a surf update. I'll ask him about a surf update. That'll be my next question. I'll do that. If you guys got questions, man, keep on. I'm gonna start reading these questions. Oh, stand back. That's a fact, bro. You know what it is, man. That was that super political way of saying you ain't getting no PG. That's a fact. Oh man. Oh, will no one be in? That's a good question. Okay. Yeah, me and Jims are kind of in the same boat, guys. Not gonna lie. Me and Jims are kind of in that kind of boat, you know? Like, it's crazy. A lot of people don't think that...
I'm back.
Yo, what up, man? All right, cool. All right, so, let me see. What's,
You asked me how difficult it was to get them to work. They wanted to do the battle. You know, it was a little bit of negotiation behind the scenes. But, you know, eventually, you know, they knew that it was the right move. It was the right setting. You know, and it made sense. So, you know, once you have the right setting and the right level of cooperation, and they know that it's going to be how they want it to be, you know, there's a certain feel that we're able to provide that other people can't. You know what I mean? And I think that always works in our favor, you know.
Yeah.
I just think, like, URL is getting to a point where, like, when you see battles, you want to see them on URL. Like, it has a feel to it. It's not just about, oh, you know, we've been doing it for a long time. It's a feel that's delivered with it. That's just not, you know. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I got a question, man. You guys definitely have a lot of things that you guys have up your sleeves. But let's talk about this, man. Is there an update on Sue Surf, man? Can you give us an update on Sue Surf?
Oh man, I speak to Surf a couple of times. You know, he's still fighting his situation. Hopefully, he will be home soon. I know a lot of people have been talking about it, saying he's coming out, but I don't have a definitive release date for him. But you know, I'm hoping and got my fingers crossed as well as everybody else that, you know, he gets out soon, and you know, we look forward to having him back. You know, we got some plans for him, and when he gets out. So, you know, right now we're just keeping our fingers crossed and hoping for the best.
Okay. All right. Well, my next question, man, will Gnome be in New York?
I don't want it to be.
Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Now we gotta talk. You don't want it to be. All right. What do you mean by that?
I just want to do something different. You know, you do the same thing year after year, time after time. You know, it can get a little repetitive. So I like going to different markets, getting a new level of excitement. Strong catch up.
Where would you want it to be, though?
I don't know. Where do you think we should go?
The DMV.
Don't say the DMV. I know that's what you're going to say.
I did say it. Of course I said the DMV. But look at what happened. Look at the turnout. You had 600 people in the DMV. And that was with a bunch of smaller names. Now, if you bring a Gnome to a DMV, come on.
Might be crazy.
Might be crazy. You bring a Gnome out to Cali, LA's the same deal. I don't know how many people were at Traffic, but you do. I wasn't there. What was there more people at Traffic, or was there more people at at Survivor Series in the DMV?
I'm far off. I might have had a little more at Traffic.
Okay. Oh, but
Maybe
a little more.
you know.
But look at the names and look at the, like, whew.
Also, you got to look at the promotion time. First time anybody even heard about that was on Volume 2. You know?
Yeah.
You really think about it. So it's about 5 weeks promotion. Which isn't a lot.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, though. Gnome DMV, it's got a ring to it. Gnome DMV, it's got a ring.
What would be the Gnome matches? What are the Gnome matches? What are the people saying are the matches that would have to transpire at a Gnome?
All right, let's get it.
And also, this is another debate, Rome. Like, at this point in juncture, where we're at, you know, there's always a couple of the same names people go to. You got your Rocks, you got your Hitman, you have... But what makes something known at this point? Is it about the matches, or is it about trying to capture a nostalgic feel with the names? You know, what makes it what it needs to be at this point? You know, are the same names of yesteryear applied to what would make a Gnome today? Or is it just about picking the best guys who have been performing, putting them on stage with each other? Because, you know, oftentimes people are caught up in names. I don't know if those are sometimes the fans who just peek their head in and, oh, man, you're putting these guys on. I remember when Gnome had Calico, Averb, Hitman, Young Ill, this one, that one, you know, and you can't. Those were great matches, and those are talented in scenes, but you can't chase the nostalgia every time because a lot of guys are not here anymore. A lot of guys are not battling. They haven't battled. They're not relevant. Some are still relevant, and others aren't. So
I think a matchup like Briz versus Twerk. I think Briz versus Twerk could be crazy. I think Like maybe if you guys brought Big K back, maybe an Av versus Big K, that belt from Virginia. In the DMV, you can't tell me that wouldn't be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That would be fire. That would be super fire.
Then you got you might as well do it. Put Tay Rock versus Hitman Holla in the DMV.
Right.
Come on, like that's fire. You got the head of the DMV versus the Midwest movement.
This sounds mad expensive.
Oh, it sounds expensive, but I think with the right promotion and the right, I think it might be able to be possible. It might be, Then you got maybe I don't know, JC versus Av. You can have JC versus Av. Just the people that have been just the people that everyone really wants to see that have been giving good performances. Like
I love the things that you're saying. Like JC and Av, right? These are two guys who are kind of JC's not new, but he's just kind of coming back.
Put Rada versus Rum Nitty. Right? Put Rada versus Rum Nitty.
Fire.
On Gnome. On Gnome.
Woo.
Yeah. Can you imagine Rada rocking a 1,200, 1,300 people that often in a building? That would be scary to stand in front of. Let's be real.
Yeah. What are the fans? What are the people online saying that are in the super chat?
That's what I'm reading. That's what I'm reading right now. I'm giving their things. They said Rock versus T-Top. They said Disaster versus Briz Rothstein. I see JC versus DNA. I see Jackboy versus John. I see let me see. I see Rada versus JC. I see let me see. I see O-Red versus Iron Solomon.
Who versus Solomon? Who?
O-Red versus Iron Solomon.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I see Snake versus Geechee Gotti. Snake Eyes versus Geechee Gotti. Snake Eyes been 3-0 in like 3 people in a row. Like he's, you know what I'm saying? Like
Snake Eyes is definitely making the transition up to the next stage. You know what I mean? He's been cooking, man.
Yeah. No, he definitely is. Yeah, and then I see Lux versus Verb. I see JC versus Lux. I see Daylight versus Daylight. That's funny. Tell Daylight to battle himself. Okay. Maybe Daylight redoing the DNA battle. I see.
Yeah, but is he gonna show up?
So okay, so would you book Daylight? Because Daylight is tweeting about Smack Volume 2 like he can actually be on it. So are you guys actually considering him or no at this point? Like, cause
I haven't thought about calling him because I don't know if he's gonna show up. He's gonna make a song. He's gonna hit him with the no show and turn into this whole thing. Doesn't want to battle on you, though.
Yeah,
I'm convinced.
Yeah.
It's good promotion for him. It's good promotion. He has a fan base, and people, book him, man. But everybody forgets he backed out in L.A. the first traffic. Then book him for Nome, Urban Plaza. Backs out. So it's like,
wait, so he backed out at Traffic 3 too?
No, Traffic 1.
Oh, okay. Because wasn't he on Traffic?
15.
No, he wasn't on Traffic 3. No, he wasn't. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, what about Mr. Wavy? Mr. Wavy versus Rada? I see people saying that for a Gnome.
Mr. Wavy versus Briz Rothstein.
Mr. Wavy versus Briz Rothstein. They called each other out. Yeah, that'd be a lot of energy. You can have
Yeah, but I just want the people to accept the newer names when I put them there. Like,
You don't think that the people accepted the newer names at Survivor Series coming out and that many people being there?
Yeah, but a lot of it has to do with geographically. But when you start going to Gnomes and Summer Madnesses, guys start, well, I don't know if he's, Then it turns into them saying it's not about who's hot, it's about who's never been on one, and that person deserves it. Because it's about who's hot, man. It's about who's hot.
if you do, let's say Tay Rock versus Hitman, Big K versus Av, Twerk versus Nitty, Rada versus JC. And that's your first 4 matchups, right? That's like just the 4 off break. You can't tell me that those 4 aren't crazy.
Those are fire.
Like, those are all 5. You could have Ill Will versus Calico. You could have a lot of battles, man. There's a lot of battles out there, but I don't know, man. I think it could happen. I think it could happen with some of the newer names, man. As long as the battles are just ridiculous, like I think that, you know, I think it could work, man. I think it could work. But you know, that's just me, man. That's just me. But shout out to everybody in here, man. If you guys want me to ask a question, man, go ahead and just leave a super chat, man. I see all your guys' questions right now, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and pick one right here. Let me see. Okay, well, they're still giving matchups. Man, they're giving a bunch of matchups. The T-Top versus Geechee Gotti. Oh yeah. Okay. Jesus. Okay, there's so many questions. All right, guys, get back to battle rap questions, guys. We're back to battle rap. Man, okay, so what do you think? Okay, let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this. What do you think is the difference between in battle rap today and in battle rap 10 years ago? Be honest, 110% honest. What's the difference between battle rap, well, let's say 2009, right? Let's say 2009 and now. What is the difference?
The difference is that there's more preparation now. Like, there's more focused attention on your opponent. As before, where, you know, there wasn't as much social media, so guys would come in with mixtape lines, and they'd have a few lines scripted for their opponent, where I think now it's a little more systematic, there's a lot more strategy, you know, and the game has changed, you know. Some of those first guys, we admire them as great because they've been around for such a long time, but the game has definitely advanced. Things have changed, performing, timing, setup. All of those things have advanced, just like they do in any sport. You know, guys playing basketball 10 years ago, the greater majority was just great, playing a better game, football.
Yeah, hey, you're breaking up a little bit. I can hear you, but you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, what I was saying was that everything is advanced. You know what I mean? You know, guys who were playing basketball 10 years ago, you know, they're generally not going to be as good as the guys playing today, with the exception of your Michael Jordans and stuff like that. But, you know, every sport advances, and I feel this is advancing. But to answer your question, you know, I just think the strategy, the setup, style, and the deliberate attacks are a lot more now than they were, you know, 10 years ago.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to Skip the Soliloquist. He said Young Cannon versus Ill Will or Rada, man. What you think about one of those matchups? Young Cannon. Well, Young Cannon and Rada, they both in Cave Gang. So I guess Young Cannon versus Ill Will. What you think about it?
Young Cannon versus who?
Versus Ill Will.
Oh man, I'd do that. That'd be a great battle.
Okay. All right. Now I also saw Young Cannon and Mike P going at it, man. I saw them going at it. It looks like
I'm talking about. Those are great matchups, but when guys are already, you know, pushing towards the goal, like yo, you know, this one's talking, you know, probably needs a little more heat, but it's cooking up for sure.
Okay.
I think eventually it's going to get to where it needs to be.
Okay. Well, hey, I got a question, man. So Source recently put out that the South runs battle rap. Do you feel that that's true?
But it's cool.
Source Magazine, they put out something that said that the South runs battle rap, like Tay Rock, Briz, Av, Chef Trez, like a lot of people in the South, you know.
Right. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, it's growing. You know, it's not just one region. You know, initially it was New York, then it was the Midwest. You know, now DMV is blowing up. Everybody has their time, you know. I think everybody contributes, you know what I mean? I think it's just a lot of guys that are coming up now, man, and it's growing. You know, more and more markets. Once you let one person in from a market, generally there's a few guys coming in right behind that person. But I mean, I'm glad that the stores and magazines like that are paying attention to URL. And I say URL because the article was really URL focused.
Yeah,
it really wasn't talking about anything.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's good, man.
Okay. All right.
But I think they're making a strong case for it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, man. How do you feel? Let me see. How do you feel about? Let me see. What does it say? How do you feel about people choking? You know, people choking. I think they're referring to chess or whatever. How do you feel about, you know, people choking in back-to-back performances? Does it hurt your brand? That's the question.
It does, man. It does, and you know, I don't think anybody shows up and wants to choke, but you know, I think the fans and the people expect a certain level of quality, and when they don't get it, they're disappointed. You know, as they should be. They're paying for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I hope that guys take the craft a little more seriously. A lot of times, choking generally happens from lack of preparation.
Yeah.
They continue. And it's a tough thing because a lot of guys make a living off battle rap. So they'll take every single match that they get, and eventually it's going to catch up to you. Even though battle rap's a mental sport, it's like anything else, man. If you don't take some rest to recover, you know, you can't play football 5 times a week. You know what I mean? Your body can't handle it, you know?
Yeah. Okay. No, I get what you're saying. All right. Well, hey, shout out to King Dawn 16. He said, "Has URL ever considered doing a concert where URL battlers perform their music with a big name artist headlining?"
Yeah, I mean, we've had discussions, and these are all great ideas, but people have to support it. You know, you got guys that say they love rap, and then they're trying to bootleg the show. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know if I'm paying for that. You know, and then they're quick to tell you what to do with the money that's earned. You know?
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Support it. You can't say you love battle rap, but you're a scumbag stealing paper, or you're bootlegging the shit on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But you get no money from it.
Yeah, that's true. It really is no point. Especially now with the new YouTube rules, like, you're not going to be able to do anything. So it really doesn't make any sense. So I do think that is going to help.
No money. I can understand. I'm not saying I wouldn't try to eradicate it or stomp it out, but I can understand if guys were selling these things and getting a wage off of it, but they're not even getting money. You're just doing it to do it.
Now I've heard you say that. I've heard you say that a few times. So I'm gonna ask you this, right? If I buy the pay-per-view, right, and all the people that are in my Discord chat, right, it's probably like 30, 40, 50 of us, right? If I say, hey, I'm gonna stream it for just you 40, 50 people, but I'm going to charge $2 a person for you guys to stream it, or for you guys to get the link to it, then would you be mad at that? Would you have a problem with that? Would you shut it down, or would you let it rock?
No, what I'm saying is, of course I'm going to shut it down, because you're still infringing on my rights, on my business. But
so why would you say that you're not?
So what I'm saying is, I could at least understand it, because you're trying to hustle, you're trying to make money. These people that's bootlegging, they're not making any money. They're just throwing it out.
Yeah.
These guys just get it and just, follow my channel, and they just throw it up for no reason, for free.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
this last one, we didn't have a lot of bootlegs because we have new technology on there. and it shows everybody's IP address that bootleg.
Yep. No. Yeah,
So
people don't know the power of IPs and all that. Yeah, it's powerful. But yeah.
And now nobody wants to do it. But you know what makes me laugh?
Yeah.
These people will actually hit you up and be like, yo, why you gotta have the IP address on there though?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That should be obvious. Like, that should be obvious, for real, for real.
I've had guys who have directly bootlegged and hit me up and said, yo, you know, my channel, yo, I'm sorry, I know I wasn't supposed to be bootlegging your stuff, but I got a strike on my YouTube channel. Can you please take it off? No!
No, I feel you. Yeah.
You're sorry that you got caught.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people are always sorry they got caught. They're never sorry for what they did. That's a fact. But hey, I got a next question, man. Shout out to Yo Go Go. They said, is URL going to push Disaster, or is he only doing a few matchups?
It all depends on what Diz wants to do. You know, he's got a movie coming out. And he only wants to battle a few times with a few people, so.
Okay. So it seems like Diz only wants to battle a few times. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to him.
Okay, so you guys are open to booking him again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. King Wave, man. King Wave, he went ahead and he said, can we have a face-off for Hollow and Arsenal, man? I know you already answered this, but go ahead and answer for him again one more time.
Yeah, we're working on it now.
Oh, so you guys are working on it. Oh, that's a different answer than an hour ago. What? Man,
I was already texting the guys while we was on the phone.
Wow. Nah, that's... You guys see what happens, man? You guys talk to the right person, man. You guys say what the fans want. You guys never know what could happen, man. But shout out to Beasley, man. Shout out to Beasley. Okay. Nah, that's fire, man. If we can get a face-off for that, that would be fire. Not gonna... okay, so my next question. The mediation. Who do you want mediating that, man? Can I send in my application? I'll get a shape up, I promise.
Yeah, I know you will. They'll be ready to fight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'll be ready to break it up, man. Don't worry. Oh man. But no, for real. Okay, my next question is Champion gonna be at Smack Volume 2?
Yes, they are.
All right. Sounds good. Awesome. Shout out to Champion. Shout out to Jay Black. You guys heard it here first. Man. Remember, these are the parts with Beasley. They're going to be coming out on YouTube parts at a time. Shout out to Beasley for doing all these parts, man. I'm doing these live with you guys on YouTube, man. Shout out. We got 117 people watching right now, man. Shout out to all the people watching right now. Okay, my next question okay, someone said Traffic 3 battles. Winner, you said 60 to 90 days, and that happened 75 days ago. So, where's the rest of the Traffic battles?
You should be seeing something very soon.
Very soon. Okay. Is that okay? All right. Fair enough. Very soon.
What do you think?
Huh?
I said sooner than you think.
Sooner than I think? All right. Does that mean? Nah. That means tonight, maybe. Okay. All right. Okay. Someone said, when is Jazz gonna come back, and can she battle a guy if she does?
Jazz, that's on her, man. I mean, the door is open, you know? That's...
Okay.
The door is open.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough, man. Fair enough. Let me ask you this. Does battle rap need bloggers?
I think it's entertaining. I think I think it adds a little, keeps things going when there's no battles going on, you know?
Okay. Okay. So you think that bloggers are more for entertainment purposes than for
It depends on the blogger, man. Some guys just like to kick shit up. You know? And that's what they do. They hype people up.
yeah.
Others, they, you know, it's for information and different purposes like that, you know?
Okay. So it all depends on the blogger. Okay. Got you. Huh. Well, let me ask you this: do battlers need managers? Let me from a league owner perspective, do battlers need managers, and does having a manager help, in your opinion?
I've been asked this question before. Sometimes the manager can be valuable to us. Sometimes certain managers are more harmful than good because they have the battler under the impression that they're worth more than what they are, or, you know, sometimes the managers are ghetto, they're not together, they're not business savvy. So it all depends, man.
Like, a lot of times people have managers that are just their friends but aren't like actually like have the manager.
They're not real. It's like their homeboy management, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So my next question: how do you feel about me managing Twerk?
You get on my nerves sometimes.
Okay. Fair enough.
You get on my nerves. I'm still doing your show.
No, that's a
But you get on
fact.
my nerves.
No, that's a fact. And it's funny, a lot of people don't know how all these parts actually started. Do you remember what happened to start all these off?
Yeah, I did like an interview with something I didn't like, and I said, "Yo."
Yeah, we did like an hour-long interview,
Something
and
I revealed that I didn't want to reveal or something, and I was like, "Yo, just do me a favor. I really don't want to reveal that yet, but I'll do something else to make up for it."
yeah,
And it just started.
exactly, man.
And then you just pimped and used me, you know, for about 47 of these goddamn things.
Hey, listen, man, listen, man. People love them, man. I ain't gonna lie. People have been loving these parts with you, bro. Honestly, man, it's been giving the fans a lot of insight. Been answering a whole lot of questions, man. You know, so it does mean a lot, man. It does mean a lot. For real.
Say so, man.
Okay, someone asked Hakeem Jones. Shout out to him. He said, "Does URL TV have internships for different parts of their of URL? If so, how do you get in contact to do one?"
Generally, it's just people who want to be a part of what's going on. So they might run up on us to people. We're gonna start to do like a formal way of scheduling stuff to make sure that it happens the right way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, that's good, because I'm sure that there's a whole lot of people out there that are good with not only graphics, because like we already know URL got the best of the best when it comes to graphics. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ike. Shout out to Lico. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got A1, but you already know there's a whole lot of people out there that do website designs, do all types of things that are just waiting, that would love to do an internship for URL, and that's just true, you know. So I think setting something up would be really good that you guys could have, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely gonna implement that.
Yeah. Okay, my next question: how can fans buy URL shirts? Because I saw a couple people were commenting, like on my Survivor Series recap. They were like, "How do I get those shirts that the URL staff was wearing? Like, how do I get those URL shirts? Because I wasn't at the event. Like, how do they get them?"
But yeah, you know, we're in them, like I was telling you before. We've been dealing with like a real big distribution company.
Yeah.
So we're about to launch all the way, but we just started making some on our own. I know you were requesting them from before, so we just having them back again at our events for now. But look out, we'll be letting everybody know where to order them from online. They'll be up shortly.
Okay, no, that's good, man. That's good. No, it's crazy because I remember when we started these parts, I was grilling you on merchandise. That was one of the things that I was grilling you about. You know, and so you guys got that now. So I'll give props to you, man. It took a little bit longer than you said, but you know, props to you regardless. Props. So shout out to you, man. I'll give you props when due, man. So are you guys gonna implement a no choking policy this year? Because I've
had that in my contract before, and then everybody cries about it.
Who cares if they cry about it? You cry about it, don't battle.
Right.
So like, me personally, I said that it should be a 10-second rule. You have 10 seconds to rap, or else time. I think that's very fair.
That was my original thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like if you don't start remembering what you wrote, you better start freestyling until you do. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to start forcing people to really be MCs. Like, we want to say this is the purest form. Well, guess what? In the purest form, you don't just sit here and think about your writtens for 5 minutes not being able to remember them. Nah, you start rapping and just start going in on your opponent's clothes. You start talking about whatever. Like, you got to force people to start. Man. So are you going to implement that? Like, is that something that you guys can do?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely gonna have to start doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes people more hungry. You know
yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying you're gonna do it. Thank you for you guys heard it here first, man. URL in some way is gonna try and implement a no choking policy this year, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That is gonna make people hungrier. It's gonna make people memorize their stuff more, take it more serious. That's a fact. Thank you. And
I got to, man.
Thank you, man. Jeez. Oh man, that just made me really happy. Okay. So let me see. Oh yeah. How can fans buy old events like Traffic? Because someone said that they want to buy it right now to watch it, but they can't. So like, even if they
talk to our technical guy to see how that would be possible before I answer it and just give misinformation.
Okay.
And then I'll just come back on. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. No, that's cool. Okay. No, but that is a good question because I know that like once you go to watch Battle Live or whatever, I don't think it gives you an option to see the old pay-per-views that you've bought or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, cause I know on my login I can only see the new thing. I don't even know if I can see Survivor Series. I gotta check. I think I can, but I don't know. But I know I can't see Traffic. I know that's not there anymore. So yeah, but I don't know. Yeah.
Usually the VODs last 5 to 7 days after they happen.
Oh, they're only out 5 to 7 days.
Right.
Wow. Do you guys think you guys could make that longer for Smack Volume 2?
We'll probably make it longer and make people want to buy it. They can come on and buy it.
Okay. All right. Because if this price goes from 45 up to like 100, which honestly I feel like it could. I don't care what people say. Like, I feel like with the card that it is now, with the matchups that are locked in now, me personally, I feel like it could go up to $75 and people wouldn't be mad about it. Like,
it's not gonna go that. It's not gonna go that high.
It's not gonna go that high. It's not gonna go up to 75.
Nah, it's gonna go up though. But that's why I'm giving people the option now. Same thing with the people have the option to buy the pay-per-view. Period. Don't not buy it and then cry and complain every day. And, oh, it's not coming out. This league doesn't do that. And, but nobody cares about those battles. These are the battles that people care about. So they can't do that. You feel what I mean? It's not that they don't want to do it. They can't. Nobody cares to see that. You know what I mean? If you like something, you care about it, you're passionate about it, support it.
Yep. Okay. All right. All right. Well, someone in the chat said that you can still see Smack Volume 1. They said that they had just watched it today. So I guess that you can see that, but they say you can't see traffic though. You can't see traffic. So, okay. Well, my next question, let me see. Somebody just said it. Oh yeah, is Smack Volume 2 better than Smack Volume 1? Be honest.
Yes, it is.
Not even a question. Not even a question about it.
Yeah, on paper it is. Yeah.
On paper it is. Okay. Okay. Now let me say this. On paper, is this the best URL card ever?
I don't know. I don't want to. That'd be hard to say.
Would it be?
I mean, it's pretty fire, man. I don't know.
Like, look at the people. Think of the people that's on it, man. Like, let's be real. Like, this might be on paper the best URL card ever. I can't think of one that's crazier than this. I can't.
That's why I'm telling everybody, get the early bird special right now. Watch.alive.com. Go on and log on and buy it. Money good.
That's a
you
fact.
Play game, gonna be upset. I'm telling you.
Okay. All right. You said maybe around 6 battles, but maybe more if other people are trying to hop on the card. I like it, man. I like the sound of it, man. Okay. All right. My last question, before you can go. So it's gonna go up on February 16th. Is it gonna go up again after that, before Smack Volume 1, or is it only gonna increase prices one time?
Hey, Rome, listen, man. I don't know, brother. I can't say. All I can say is get the early bird special now.
Okay. All right, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man, that's been tuning in, man. We still got 120 people strong, man. Shout out to J Rand. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to J Rand. He just dropped a donation, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. If you guys got any last questions, man, go ahead and throw. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, can it be better than Summer Madness 2? Can it be better?
I mean, I just think that was the location, timing, the energy. It was new, so that's a hard comparison. You know what I mean? There's so many other variables that come into play.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, are you guys? My next question. Oh, I got some more questions. Let's talk about the events for this year. So you guys got Smack Volume 2, and then are you guys still gonna have the Survivor Series on the West Coast?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're still working everything out based on, you know, where the MCs are and what makes sense geographically. You know, if there's more guys on the West Coast. Oh, yeah, but KG's doing a Survivor Series soon, so, you know, he has new guys out there on the West that he's trying to work with, so it all depends, you know what I mean? We're just trying to work together and do what makes the most sense as a company, but we definitely would do Survivor Series on the West Coast again, because that's where it first originated.
Yeah.
It was from K.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask you this. Let me just get controversial with you real quick. What in your opinion was the number 2 league last year?
The number 2 league?
Yeah. What in your opinion was the number 2 league last year? Because I'm doing my top 10 leagues of 2017 list, and like it was pretty obvious that URL was number 1. So like number 2, who would you put at that number 2 slot?
I don't know, man. Like I'm so tunnel vision on what we're doing. I don't really think about.
How did you come up with that answer? You are so God. You so.
I'm just focused on what we're doing. I'm not really focused on who's number 2 or 3. I mean, it's a toss up. You can put it in a bowl and see. You know what I mean? Who comes up with have more exciting type of matches, but then other ones have more viewership and followers, but other guys are generating more excitement with the cards they're creating. So You know, for the guys that are 2, 3, and 4, I guess they can just, you know, that's all a matter of opinion. My only thing is for us to maintain the #1 spot, which I believe we've been doing by a landslide.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like,
Especially with this card. With this card right here, you guys low key blowing everyone out the water. Like you know it. This could be on paper the best card ever, literally. And
I mean, it's like you gotta just you know, you gotta really think about, you know, who sets the pace and how. You know what I mean? And the amount of work that was put in 17, the amount of events that was done. And we did more events than some people have done in 2 or 3 years. In 1 year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you guys had like 16 events or something like that, including the PGs. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Who's doing that? Nobody. No one. And then that all types of events. Full events. Events in different markets. You know what I mean? Different states. Different venues. You know, small venues, private rooms, Born Legacy, Proving Ground, medium-sized events, big events, over 1,000 people, multiple events like that. You know what I mean? At least 3 big, super big room events. 3. Not 1, 3. 3 or 4, at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, there ain't too many people that still, there's no one else doing that.
Yeah.
So you can't even compare. Like, you know what I think happens too? Is like we do so many that people kind of take us for granted. Like it's expected. You know, because then what'll happen is one other league will come with a hot card and they'll be like, oh, I don't know, man. This one might be the one. Or they're close. Not even nearly close. Because you can say, you see guys who take our whole roster and do an event, and then nobody shows up. And then I'll do something like the Survivor Series, and it'll have more people than the Legends or whoever else they hire.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Let me ask you this, man. Are you guys gonna? You know what? Let me just ask you. So, we got 115 people here right now. You said you're gonna do something new with the PGs. What were you talking about?
Just with the presentation, probably gonna close it for a little while and just like weasel it out to like down to a few people and focus on those guys and really develop them.
Oh wow! So you guys are pretty much gonna stop the PGs like for now. Like you guys are, you're saying you're just gonna focus on the talent you guys got.
Yeah, I might do one more, you know, little search, but I want to just focus on 10, 12 guys for a while and make a whole new class of people.
Wow. Okay.
Because you have to do that, or else the game gets stale. Just think about it. If we didn't have New Jersey Twerk, Ryder, Jerry West, Mike P, a lot of these newer guys, you know, Abs or whatever, the game would be very boring because it wouldn't be people for the established veterans to battle. Arsenal's retired, but temporarily. He's not going to be battling a lot after this. He's back. He's gone. You know what I'm saying? Hitman comes around once a year. Who else is it? Young Hill is gone. You know, you don't really. It's not Calico's like once a year. You know, it's not a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, like, what battles are we watching?
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's really about the new talent now, man. It's really about the new talent. I think honestly, having a new wave of fans isn't exactly the worst thing for battle rap, you know. So a thing like Rookies versus Vets 2 is kind of out of the question right now, based on your mindset.
Well, I mean, who's gonna be the rookies?
Don't you mean who's gonna be the vets?
There you go.
Ah. Okay, well I'll tell you the rookies if you tell me the vets.
And like, is it fair to make Twerk a rookie? Is it fair to make Av a rookie? Is it fair to make Mike P a rookie? Why would I put the
it's not. But like, yeah,
you need these guys.
And none of the rookies are okay. All right. Well, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I said with the vets.
Like there's no vets that are gonna be serious except for Tay-Rock. He's the only one that's ever serious.
Right, and then I got to deal with I'm giving these guys a career, and you're not gonna pay them much. So how much you gonna pay me to take them? These are the things that I get. You know what I mean? These are the debates, and it goes into I want this amount of money to be in it, and you know what I mean. And you're like, yo, come on, man. You just battled, in the corn shack last week for $1,500. Now you're telling me you need $7,000. Like, get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So then you run into that whole thing. Oh, I want this much. You count. No, how much can you make? And how big is the venue? And what? You're counting every coin, and then you're like, you haven't even been showing up like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's the thing. And then like, if you don't have the right quote unquote veterans, and it's like, I see other people out here trying to do rookies and vets events. They call it a different names, but we know what it is. We know where it comes from.
Yeah, Gully versus Gannick or whatever.
I mean, if that's what you think I'm talking about,
man, that's what you're talking about, man. I'm all right. They just call it something different. Come on, man. Come on.
There's a lot of people doing, these rookies versus vet themed type of event. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Let me ask you this. Okay, well, someone just asked T-Rex versus Reed. Is that still a possibility of going down or no?
I don't know, man. They've been paid. They've been fronted. They've been
but does that just because they've been paid, does that mean that they, like, what? Does that mean that they go battle, though?
I would hope so, man. We're working on it. I haven't spoken to Rex. I haven't spoken to Reed in some time, but I definitely want to complete that objective.
So how are you working on it if you haven't spoken to him in a long time? Have you reached out?
Yeah, I mean, I've been speaking to like people in their camps, you know what I mean? That kind of, like management and stuff like that. I've spoken to Rex this year. I haven't spoken to Reed.
Okay. So you haven't spoken to Reed. Okay. Well, Reed Dollars, if you out there, man, we want that back. So if they said, yeah, let's do it, Smack Volume 2, and like did it in a blog or something crazy, like, and brought back that feel that veterans never do anymore.
I would do it. I would do it right now. Yes. There's still enough time too. So if you can hype up, y'all know Reed. If y'all want to hit Reed Dollars up and y'all want to hit Rex up and ask them and tell them y'all need to jump on Volume 2, y'all should do that.
And they got 2 months to prepare. So you guys heard that, man. If you guys know Reed Dollars,
y'all know y'all got rhymes to each other, and you still have 2 months to prepare. That is a full amount of battle time.
Yeah.
And especially it would work in Reed's favor because I know he's thinking that the audience is biased. It's a private event, so he have no excuses. You guys should hit Reed Dollars and tell him that he should honor his agreement and he should battle.
Hey, Reed, man, listen. You should honor that agreement, bro. You should battle, man. Plus you get a vacation to who knows where it is, but it's not in New York, so you get a nice little vacation, So, like that's another thing. Also, speaking of which, just for any battler that has a manager that might be on Smack Volume 2, will managers be going to this event as well?
No, especially you.
You're
banned.
Ah,
Rome
banned?
DMV is banned.
No.
You're banned from the event, Rome. You're banned.
Oh, man. I don't know. We might have to work something out, man. I don't think I can miss this one, man.
We'll talk behind the scenes.
All right, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Well, people are asking, how. Okay, someone said Danny Myers, man. What's next for Danny Myers?
I mean, whatever he's trying to do. I mean, we support him, and I was just talking to Danny a week or two ago about doing some stuff. So I'm with whatever Danny wants to do. You know.
Okay. All right. What about a Tech 9? Are you seriously interested in booking Tech 9 anytime soon?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see him and Geechee Gotti get it over with.
Get it over with. Well, I mean, Geechee. Well, I mean, that's not gonna happen for like another, maybe 6-9 months. Free Geechee Gotti. When he.
I was talking about coming back the other day. I was having a serious conversation with him about it. So.
Okay.
Who knows?
All right. Sounds good. Now Danny Myers has been saying for a while that him versus Tay-Rock is gonna go down at Traffic 4. He's been saying that pretty much ever since Smack Volume 1. So like he put it out on Instagram and all that. Is that
versus who?
Danny Myers versus Tay-Rock on Smack Volume on Traffic 4.
Yeah, I know they were talking about it. We'll see what happens.
Okay. When would Traffic 4 be aiming for? Like what month? When would you aim to have that happen?
Probably the same time next year.
Okay, so around November. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. And then let me ask you guys, what's like the chain of events? Like what's the next event order like that we can expect? Like a Born Legacy, a Gnome, like what's after Smack Volume 1 or 2?
I think it just goes based on steel and what matches are available. Because battle rap is forever changing. 1 minute somebody's cool, 1 minute y'all don't want to see him. 1 minute this one's ready to battle, next minute this one's in jail. This one's on the run. This one's not answering his phone. He's going through personal issues. This one, it's hard to depend on people to be available. This one's on television. This one's on this. He doesn't feel that he's worthy to battle him. I don't want to battle him. I'm too big now. He's too small now. He's not as good as he was when I wanted to battle him 3 months ago. I don't want to battle him anymore. He's too new. He's too old. He's too fat. He's too skinny. He's too short. He's too tall. You know what I mean? So, and then the fans feel that way too. Oh, we wanted to see that on Summer Madness, but we don't want to see it anymore. So it all depends on what matches are available and what makes sense. That's all.
Okay. All right. Hey, Danny Myers is in the chat, man. Shout out to Danny Myers. He said, ask Beasley, where is O-Red?
O-Red is in New Jersey, Danny. I mean, we could definitely set something up with you and him. I would endorse it.
Okay. All right. You hear that, Danny? He said he's up for it, man. Could it happen on a Smack Volume 2? Perhaps could you add? I don't know how many battles you're open to adding to the card, but is that one of the options that you'd be maybe open?
Yeah, I would be open to that. Anything that Danny Myers wants to do, I like Danny Myers. He's dope too. You know what I mean? So, whenever he calls, we have a mutual respect for each other. So,
okay. All right, sounds good, man. Shout out to the bar god, man. O-Red versus Danny Myers. Man, somebody tag O-Red, call O-Red, man. If he want to be on Smack Volume 2, Danny, he just said it's time, man. Shout out to Danny Myers, man. He's always ready to rock, man. Shout out to Danny, man. Shout out to Danny.
Everybody hit Reed up too. Tell him, yo, get on Volume 2.
Reed Dollars, man. Tell Reed Dollars, exactly. Tell Reed Dollars we need to get Rex and Reed on Volume 2. You guys hear it, man. You guys hear it right here, man. We could get this on the card, man. You guys better make these phone calls as the fans, man. Make these tweets. Let people know that these are possibilities, man. You guys can get these matchups, man, on Smack Volume 2, man. Just you guys gotta make it happen, man. The fan base is real important in battle rap, man. You guys gotta make it happen. Guys got to make it happen. And for all the people in the chat that are saying Jay Black versus Rome in a one-rounder, Jay Black, I don't think he's gonna retire anymore, or he's gonna battle anymore. I'm pretty sure he retired, so I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. So you guys can stop asking about that. But someone said, let me see. Someone said Danny and O-Red would be a great battle. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, man. Okay, someone said, what are you guys doing with Dre Dennis?
Dre, I just saw Dre Dennis. He's at the Survivor Series.
Yep.
I mean, I'm cool with Dre. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any issues with him. You know, I mean, I would definitely work with him again. I just don't have anything booked for him right now.
Okay. You know, okay. Let me ask about this. You know, Dot is home. You guys released Dot versus Mo Moolah. So can we expect to see Dot on the URL stage again?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So could Dot possibly be on Smack Volume 2?
Probably. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because I don't know what match makes sense for him at this juncture for that particular event. But I definitely want to implement him back into the mix. You know, he had some personal issues where he had to step away from the game for a while. So I just want to see him heat back up a little bit more. I mean, his last battle that we just released, people liked it.
Yeah, it's already passed, I think, 150,000 or something like that. People watch Dot, man. And that wasn't exactly the best opponent, you know. Like, you guys, I ain't gonna lie, you guys edited out a lot of chokes. Shout out to you guys, but let's be real. Like, there's a lot of chokes edited out in that one from Mo Moolah side. But anyway, why do you guys edit out chokes? Let me ask you that. Why do you guys edit out chokes?
I don't know which chokes were edited out. I mean,
I was in the building for Mo Moolah and Dot, and Mo Moolah choked a plethora of times, and I didn't see one in the video.
I gotta go back and watch.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, that was, I ain't gonna lie, that was a little bit of a reach, me saying Dot on Smack Volume 2. You know, that was a little bit of a reach, but you know. O Solo and let me see, O Solo and Soulcon. Those are two more people. What do you think about those two guys?
Soulcon, you know, came over here and did great things on URL. I think that
amazing things. Don't just say great things. He did amazing things, bro.
I think, you know, Soulcon was from the Grind Time platform, but I think Grind Time New York platform, and at the time when he came over here, he wasn't one of the top guys that they looked at in Grind Time. And I think once he came to URL and he had his performances here, it really elevated his status and helped him out tremendously and got him some battles on Grind Time that he wouldn't normally be privy to. So I think that the two went hand in hand, and he presented a different style and flavor, you know, that we didn't have at the time. So I think it was great. I've run into him. I know he's doing a lot of music with his group, so I don't think he has an interest in returning. I mean, at this point, if he did return, I think this would be the place for him to return to, being that his home league no longer exists. I think that Soulcon on URL again would be big. It would be bigger than any place that he could possibly go.
Yeah, I think that too, man. I think a Soulcon return might be. So if Soulcon came out and said and put out a challenge, who wants to battle on Smack Volume 2, would you be open to having Soulcon on Smack Volume 2?
That would be tremendous.
Oh, okay. You guys got to get on Twitter at Soulcon right now. He's very active on Twitter. At him and let him know that he can get on Smack Volume 2. If we can get Soulcon on Smack Volume 2, I might lose it. I was a Soulcon fan back in the day, man. I might lose it if we get Soulcon on there. Okay, now let me go way left field. If Oxymoron tweeted out, who wants that work on Smack Volume 2, would you be open to booking Oxymoron on Smack Volume 2?
I would do something different with Oxy. I wouldn't bring him to Volume 2. I would do a whole different event because he just brings a whole other dynamic, and he doesn't battle often. So you would have to try to. He has that audience, and I don't need 1,000 Russians rushing the studio. Turn the Oxymoron to turn volume 2 in Summer Madness.
Okay.
Legacy to being like 500 Russians outside, like we're here for Oxy.
So do you think? So what kind of event do you think Oxy would need if he was to come to URL?
Oxy packs him out, man. You might have to do Irving, man.
He might have to do more than Irving. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah, you saying he's the Russian Jay-Z, baby. Woo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would do that. You know, I would like to get 100,000 Russian subscribers overnight.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I don't know how good they would be, you know, after the Oxy battle. I don't know if they would count, you know, but I'll take them.
Okay. Take those oh man, so Soul Khan versus Oxymoron. What do you think? We're so left field right now.
I enjoy it. I'll take it.
I'll take it. Oh man, that would be crazy. Soul Khan versus Oxy. Oh man. Well, let me ask you about Webster Hall, because I asked you like 6 months ago. You said that you were gonna let them see how these events have went and things like that. So is there any update on Webster Hall?
I gotta see if they were under construction in September, so I don't know if they're finished yet. You know what I mean? I have to go back and check with them. I was speaking to them prior to them closing down for renovation, and you know, they seemed like they were open to us possibly coming back there. So.
Okay, no, that's good. How many people does Webster Hall fit again? I think it's like 1,300, right?
Like 1,750 to 2,000.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jesus Christ. Wow. I thought it was like, okay. I thought it was like 13, 14. Jesus. Wow. 2,000. All right. That's, yeah. Oxy might need Webster Hall. And hey, honestly, if Oxy's on the card, hey, might be able to sell it as a rock and roll concert. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anyway. Oh man. Okay. All right. I already asked about Daylight, guys. You guys can stop asking about that. Okay. Oh yeah. If you guys have a face-off for Arsenal and Hollow, this is a Rome DMV request. Can it be over a pool table?
I don't know. That's not our thing. Our thing is not the pool thing.
I know, not the battle, just the face-off. Can the face-off be at the pool table?
I don't know.
Tell me that wouldn't be classic. Seeing Arsenal slam his hand on the pool table, telling Hollow, "You not gonna beat me," like in 2018. Come on, man. Tell me that wouldn't be crazy.
Might be crazy. You never know.
It might be, man. Just ideas, man. Just ideas. Okay. All right. Also, I put out. Well, the blog's not out, but like it was editing while I called you. But I had a question. So, are you guys maybe open to selling 5 tickets for Smack Volume 2 to the fans? Maybe for like $1,000 or something ridiculous like that? Because
I'll probably just give them away.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Would you let me do a Smack Volume 2 fan ticket giveaway through my channel? Would you let me do one?
I can't answer that right now. I gotta talk to the rest of the team.
Okay.
You know, because they've asked for the plans, so I can't say for certain.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just for the record, I've done Double Impact 2 ticket giveaways. I've done Gnome giveaways. I've done all that. So I've even done Summer Madness giveaways. I've done all that. So I have a history of doing it. So you know what I'm saying. I can if it comes down to it. But thank you for keeping that open. You know. Okay. All right. Also, shout out to Israel. Someone from Israel said shout out to Beasley, man. So shout out to Israel.
Shout out to Israel.
Yep. That's a fact, man. People are worldwide. Okay, let me ask you this. Would URL ever throw an event in another country?
Yeah.
That was answered very quickly. What country and what are you thinking about?
I would like to do London. I'd like to go to Canada. I'd like to go to maybe like Japan. You know, these are places where I would like.
Wow. Maybe even the Philippines. What you think about the Philippines?
Yeah, I'll go out there.
Wow. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, man.
Top is massive.
Yeah, that would be massive. If you have an event in the Philippines, because like they have it in whole like stadiums and auditoriums, like so that would, if you guys bring over Tay Rock and Briz and T Top and Twerk and Av, like what? Like, you know that you could, what? Do you know how many? Never mind. Okay, yeah, that's, yeah. There could be a lot of perks going to other countries, honestly. Honestly. I feel like
I'm gonna wrap this up, bro.
All right, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Shout out to all the people that tuned in the whole time, man. Shout out to Beasley once again, man. You want to go ahead and sign me out one time?
Yeah. Shout out to Rome DMV. It's always a pleasure. Make sure you get that early bird special for Smack Volume 2, Saturday, March the 31st. I promise you it's going to be crazy. Make sure you go ahead and purchase your stream now. Get that early pay-per-view right now. It's going to be crazy. I'll see you guys soon.
All right, man. Thanks again, bro.
Bye.
Peace. All right, man. Shout out to Beasley, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. This was a really dope live, man. Once again, like I said, you know, this live right here, it was an hour and 40 minutes. So an hour and 40 minutes, that's 7. No, it's 14. It's terrible math. It was an hour plus 46. That's 10 parts. So we got 10 more parts with Beasley. They're going to be coming out, you know what I'm saying, one at a time. So they're going to be up on my Patreon. So if you guys want to see all the parts, you know, they're going to be uploaded to my Patreon. If you guys want to be one of my patrons of my channel, you guys can click that. It's in the description below. Also, if you guys, when I do this next time, man, if you guys want me to ask your question, all you guys got to do is leave a super chat, just like the Sun God just did, man. Shout out to the Sun God. You know what I'm saying? Just left a $5 donation on the super chat. All you guys got to do is click the little money symbol below the chat, and then you guys will be, you know, just type in your question right there with the amount that you want to donate. You know what I'm saying? Support me. You know, all the little donations, the little $2, the little $5. It means a lot, guys. You guys have no clue, man. YouTube, it ain't crazy no more. So like, honestly, guys, they mean a ton, man. All these donations, man. So shout out to all of you guys, man. Thank you guys very much, man. I see you guys like this. I see you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. I don't play, man. 2018 is not the year to not be subscribed to the Rome DMV channel. I'm telling you guys, this is the year, man. This is the year. Like, things is going crazy this year. I'm telling you guys, man. Shout out to all the people that's tuned in, all the new people in the chat, man. Man, if you guys want to join the Discord, man, you know what I'm saying? You guys can join the Discord. We're going to be in there talking, man. The second that I end this live, I'm going to be in there, man. If you guys want to download Discord on your phone, we talking there 24/7. Just download the app Discord on your phone and then click the link in my description. You'll be in there. That's how you join on your phone. If you want to do it on your desktop, all you got to do is click the link. Just click the Discord link that's in the description right now, and then it'll open on your browser. It'll say accept the invitation to the room. Just click accept the invite, and then you'll be in there talking with me, man. Right now we got like 12 people in there talking right now, and I'm about to hop back in there and talk with them. But this was dope, man. Shout out to all you guys, all the people that tuned in. Had pretty much over 100 people watching the whole time, man. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all the people that supported with a super chat donation. And I'll see you guys on next video, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. Peace.